In the modern digital landscape, the biggest challenge isn't just getting a click. It's keeping the viewer from scrolling away. Most creators focus on the beginning, but the true masters of storytelling focus on how they end their scenes. Welcome back to our series on professional filmmaking. Today, we're exploring tip number 27, end every scene with a hook. Think of a hook as the bridge that carries your audience across the gap between two moments. Without it, your story feels like a series of disconnected events. With it, it becomes an irresistible journey. Let's look at the theory of connectivity. Most beginners use a simple to-be jump cut. It gets the job done, but it's predictable. A hook's transition, however, uses psychological tension. It leaves a question unanswered right at the moment of the cut. Just as the door begins to creak open, and we see a flash of mysterious light ... we cut away. This creates what psychologists call the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains hate unfinished tasks and will stay focused until the loop is closed. When you hook a scene, that curve stays high because the viewer is subconsciously waiting for the resolution in the next shot. Let's dive into some practical examples you can use in your next project. First, the visual discovery hook. The character sees something transformative. He whispers, "I finally found it," and we move in close. By zooming into his iris before the cut, we signal that what he sees is monumental, making the audience desperate to see his perspective. Next, let's look at the action momentum hook. This is perfect for high-energy content like cooking or sports. The chef drops a secret ingredient into a hot pan. Right as the oil splashes and the flame flares up ... we cut. The viewer's brain carries that energy into the next scene, where we see the beautiful, finished dish. Finally, the emotional freeze hook. This works best in dialogue-heavy scenes or interviews. One character asks a difficult, life-changing question. Instead of an immediate answer, we focus on the reaction. The frame freezes on that split second of hesitation. That silence is the hook. Now, let's talk about common mistakes. The most frequent error is the stagnant fade. A slow fade to black signals to the viewer that the story is over, giving them permission to stop watching. Compare these two. The left feels flat, while the right feels like it's just beginning. That's the power of the hook. To ensure your scenes are always hooked, follow this simple checklist before you finish your edit. 1. Is there an unanswered question? 2. Is there visual movement? And 3. Is there a tonal shift? If your scene ending checks these boxes, your retention will skyrocket. We're back in the studio. Applying these small shifts transforms you from a content creator into a storyteller. The editor leans back, a satisfied smile on their face as they watch their work come to life. So, before you export your next video, ask yourself, have you hooked your audience for what's coming next? Because the best stories never really end, they just lead to the next chapter. In our next lesson, we'll discuss the power of sound design to amplify these moments. See you there.